Hello friends. Today our topic is vendor managed inventory or VMI in supply chain. Okay, I'm going to explain what is vendor managed inventory and what are the steps involved in vendor managed inventory and what are the advantages. Okay, first we can define vendor managed inventory. Vendor managed inventory, in the name itself it is defined. Vendor managed inventory is one of the supply chain strategy where vendor manages inventory at the supply customer's location. In short, supplier take decisions on behalf of the customer, wherein the supplier replenishes the inventory continuously. So I'll say simply, uh, vendor uh, uh, okay, I'll go and I'll show you the steps. What are the steps? Then I can explain each step how the process is. Okay. So in this process mainly involve supplier and customer. You all know what is a traditional supply chain, like how the customer receives the product from supplier. So in traditional process, customer sends sales order to supplier. Supplier prepares for sales order and ship the material against the sales order, and supplier send the bill to supply customer. So customer will pay for the sales order. This is traditional process. In VMI process, here, first the supplier and customer agreed about the VMI process. After that, customer sends product activity and the sales order data using email or internet or file, some whatever communication channel it is. But supplier send product activity of supplier's products, supplier products only, not all products, and sales data, daily sales, daily sales, how daily sales and all the transaction of supplier products data. He will send a EDA file to supplier. Supplier receives the supplier product sales. Supplier receives the product sales and activity data from customer, and then supplier could have a demand management system or something, any other analytics system. So he will analyze the demand and replenishment plan for the customer. So he get all the sales data from customer, right? So he analyze the demand based on the customer data, and they plan for replenish the product to customer. Once they plan the replenishment data, they prepare a sales order, and then they create a sales order for customer as per demand analysis. Okay. Once they create a sales order, they send order confirmation to customer. Customer will receive that order confirmation, and then uh, shipping the order and generate ASN to customer. Most of the customers, they won't use order confirmation, but this they will inform to customer for about the sales order, and then ships the order and generate ASN to customer. ASN is advance shipping notice. Upon receipt, in customer side, upon receipt, when they received a material, product is scanned and then stores in customer location. So same process going and going repeated, because uh, because supplier receives information daily about the product sales. So their system keep on running, and whenever there is a whenever there is a no stock, there is a demand in the customer side, they replenish as per the demand. Okay, this is the steps involved in the supply chain. And go to next step. How does VMI works? So how VMI, that process works? With VMI, the buyers shares their inventory. Buyers here, customers. Buyers are customers same. Customer says their inventory, demand data, and sales of the product with the supplier. They'll share all the supplier products sales data and demand data and the sales of the product with the supplier. The supplier uses the customer data and determine the order size to replenish the amount of inventory held in VMI. The customer uses their sales data and determine the order size, and then they will try to replenish the amount of inventory in VMI. Okay. Supplier receives electronic data. I mean, usually they use customer use EDA or some any other internet or file, whatever the communication channel they use. Preferably they use EDA. They using the EDA, customer sends all the information to supplier. Okay. The supplier can view every item that customer carries as well as true point of sale data in most cases. The supplier is responsible for creating and maintaining the inventory plan. Supplier takes the customer inventory data, and then he creates or maintains the inventory plan. Under VMI, the supplier generates the order for replenishment VMI inventory, not customer. Here, customer is can't do customer. It is easy. I mean, he don't do anything. The inventory will take care by supplier itself. So customer don't think he don't need to think about inventory. Hence, the term vendor managed inventory. What are the benefits? A true partnership is formed between the supplier and customer, because here customer can no need to monitor inventory levels. Supplier will take care of that. So a true partnership is formed between the supplier and customer. They work closer together and strengthen their ties. The overall service level is improved by having the right product at the right time. Improved efficiency, because every time they don't need to look for inventory, because supplier already they have some system, and it will plan demand and replenishment plan, and they will send the inventory whenever the inventory is needed, whenever the product is needed at customer location. So no need wait time. Here wait time is no need to wait for product. Cost reduction. So here eliminating sales order process. So uh, customer supplier uh, uh, supplier plans the demand, and whatever the demand, based on the demand he will make a product. So here cost also reduce as per because whatever required inventory he will make that, so you don't need extra inventory or like, so he will, that will make cost reduction. Reduced complexity. So a VMI process helps for reducing complexity and improve data insights. It will improve data insights for supplier as well as customer. Okay. So this is a VMI process in supply chain. Yeah, thank you.